Today's horoscope, Taurus July 30th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. A major shift in the cosmos above has recently begun, and you could already be noticing the effects. A week ago, Jupiter, our great benefic, entered his pre-shadow phase in the sky. He has been orbiting your solar house of wealth, income, and possessions for many long months. As he slows down, you'll need to re-evaluate finances, worth, and self-worth. If you and your significant other have been considering putting down a lot of money on some big purchases, you may want to move with haste before Jupiter officially begins its retrograde phase. Having so many options might be overwhelming. You could struggle to figure out what to do or pursue since the moon in Gemini will trine Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. There might be many things you could profit from or turn into a career. You may even have an ever-changing value system that you would like to align with your professional opportunities. But juggling these changes and desires might be a lot to handle mentally. Slow your roll by focusing on one thing at a time. There is no rush to do everything at once in your career. In a case of perfect timing, the moon returns for its first visit to your income sector since Mars returned 9 days ago in time to have its maximum impact in the heart of the working week. With Mars still separating from a friendly aspect to Pluto in your career sector, the moon's connection to both kicks off an important few days across the income, work, and career fronts. The favorable aspect of the day gives you ample energy with which to work your magic. The seducer in you is charged and ready to strike, and woe to anyone who crosses you. On the other hand, you may just feel a sense of increased satisfaction with things that you did over the last year. A sense of resolve may come over you. In both cases, it is important to notice your body as the expression of your personal well-being. Any gathering where there are more than 3 people might normally rattle you. Many personalities are far more comfortable with only one other person. However, chances are good that today will be different. The presence of a vibration will enhance your abilities to act with confidence, as well as your social flair. Don't hold yourself back from any opportunity that sees you with other people. You may be surprised to discover how well you can do whenever socializing is a possibility. The moon's return to Taurus each month is always a valuable chance to check in and to become more emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware. While this is an ordinary monthly visit, this first visit since Mars left 8 days ago is a chance to capture some of his passions, drive, warrior and competitive spirit, but also get a sense for a drop in urgency. At the same time, while Mars may have moved on, his influence on the playful, creative and adventurous side of life's fence can still be felt, and if anything, the support has grown over recent days. While Venus, the planet of love, is still 7 days away from her return to your romantic sector, 3 days after his return Mercury is slowing down ahead of a retrograde turn in 7 days that will allow her to catch up. Venus will return just as Mercury is about to turn retrograde, and by this time next week, as the most romantically charged weeks of the year kick off, the doors will also open to the past and second chances. Until then, Mercury is working to give your heart a voice and to put heart and mind on the same page. Daily Planetary Overview. Taking a cautious approach to financial matters today will serve you well. By remaining mindful of your spending and being modest in your needs, you can avoid wastefulness and pave the way for steady, incremental gains. It's often the small, consistent profits that add up over time and enable you to achieve your larger financial goals. Think about a time when you made a conscious decision to save rather than spend impulsively. Perhaps you decided to brew your own coffee at home instead of stopping by the coffee copyright every morning. Over time, those small savings accumulated and allowed you to purchase something you had been eyeing for a while, like a new gadget, a piece of furniture, or even a special treat for yourself. Reflecting on these moments can remind us of the power of mindful spending. Imagine this: you've always wanted a new bicycle for weekend rides, but instead of buying it on a whim, you decide to save a little each week. You cut back on dining out and find joy in cooking meals at home. You start a small savings jar and watch the money grow bit by bit. Eventually, the day comes when you have enough saved up to buy that bicycle without straining your finances. The satisfaction of reaching that goal through patience and careful planning is incredibly rewarding. Today's energy encourages you to think long-term and remain satisfied with the small profits you make along the way. Each small step forward brings you closer to your dreams. By adopting this mindset, you can soon buy something you've always wanted without feeling the financial pinch. Let's talk about the importance of modesty in our financial pursuits. Often, society pressures us to chase big, immediate rewards, but there's immense value in appreciating and working towards smaller, consistent gains. These smaller victories not only boost our confidence but also build a strong foundation for future success. Have you ever set a modest financial goal and achieved it through consistent effort? Maybe it was saving up for a special trip, building an emergency fund, or paying off a small debt. Additionally, consider how adopting a cautious financial approach can positively impact other areas of your life. When you're not stressed about overspending or financial missteps, you can focus more on what truly matters to you. Perhaps it's spending quality time with loved ones, pursuing a hobby, or investing in your personal growth. Financial peace of mind creates space for joy and fulfillment in other aspects of life. Let's also think about the broader impact of our financial habits. By being mindful and avoiding wastefulness, we contribute to a more sustainable world. Making thoughtful purchases, reducing waste, and appreciating what we have can lead to a more balanced and fulfilling lifestyle. It's a win-win situation. We achieve our financial goals and contribute positively to the environment and society. For instance, when you choose to repair something instead of replacing it, not only do you save money, but you also reduce waste and make a more environmentally friendly choice. These decisions, though they may seem small, collectively have a significant impact. Remember, today is about making thoughtful, deliberate choices that align with your long-term financial goals. Embrace the journey of accumulating small profits and take pride in the steady progress you're making. Each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your dreams. We invite you to join the conversation and share your financial tips and successes. How do you stay motivated to save and avoid wastefulness? What small changes have you made that had a big impact on your financial health? Let's support and learn from each other as we navigate our financial journeys together. Thank you for being part of our community. Your stories and insights make our collective journey richer and more rewarding. Let's continue to uplift and inspire each other, one smart financial decision at a time.